Hello and welcome to another fun and exciting point of sale related video. This one may not be super exciting, but I've been reflecting on kind of like the top 3 or 4 things why folks have been contacting me recently. And I've had several of you express that you like the videos better than the blog site. Some like the blog site better than the videos. I'm not a big fan of just talking over a video while showing my computer screen, but we're going to do it just very quickly here to cover 3 things in a bonus video. Not really, just a link to an existing video for reference. But these are kind of the reasons why folks have been contacting me. So first and foremost, I wanted to say thanks to all of you across all these states that have reached out to me for assistance in either consulting or sales and service of your point of sale system. I appreciate it. I ran a few numbers on the blog site and the YouTube channel and thought this was pretty cool. We have hit over 1,000 retailers have contacted me since 2013. That includes both the blog site and the YouTube channel. And what you have told me is that you have spent about 6.4 million since 2013 on point of sale hardware, software, and services. So that's pretty cool. I really appreciate everyone that reaches out to me, and I do my best to provide assistance, whether that be in person or over the phone. All right, second one. Actually, this is really what most of you have been contacting me about, this pesky RMS, Microsoft Dynamics RMS and HQ end of life coming up in July of 2021. As many of you know, I worked with RMS back in the late 90s to present day. Of course, in the 90s, it was a product called QuickSell 2000 from Sales Management Systems. And then in the early 2000s, that company was acquired by Microsoft and they retooled everything under the RMS name. So as I think about all of you that have helped or contacted me or just given me feedback on what you're doing regarding RMS into life, I would say those of you with a single store location are having an easier time. It doesn't help because it's still expensive having to switch out point of sale systems, but you're finding you've got approximately 200 different options to choose from. So navigating that is more so just finding something that has all those things on your wish list as far as features and functions. Quite a few of you have had me on site to upgrade you to Retail Management Hero or Cloud Retailer. And a lot of you have said you're actually going to keep using RMS as long as possible. Just keep in mind, past July of 2021, we really don't know what's going to be available for support. Obviously, myself and our tech team will be supporting RMS and HQ as best we can, but there are things that could happen that could cause RMS to stop working and no options to reinstall it. So if you're one of those folks hanging on, please make sure you're doing backups and please make sure you have a contingency plan should everything come crashing down at some point. Now, those of you with the chains, especially using HQ, some of you have upwards of 50 to 300 locations. Obviously, that's a little more complex, a lot more expensive and time consuming than just swapping out a single point of sale station. So I appreciate everyone again giving me feedback on what you're doing. Because the complexities are so unique as far as what you have for hardware, what your wish list is for features and functions, we're finding that you don't have all that many options on the market compared to someone with a single store location. Generally, we're narrowing it down to maybe between 3 and 5. Again, This has come from myself being on site with these retailers and or just having, online meetings and stuff like that. So, want to stress I am still very much available for RMS support, RMS advice when it comes to replacement, including demos of the various replacement programs. And I'll stop talking about that. Last point I wanted to bring up, I've had a lot of Goodwills contact me, as well as some other nonprofits like Salvation Army and that. You, of course, are almost all using HQ when you're using RMS, although some of you have contacted me who are not even using RMS, and I'm happy to help there too. For those of you using RMS and not using RMS, what you're running up against is outdated technology, but you also are running up against, budget constraints with a nonprofit. So we are working through options there, and I again am offering help as I can, whether that be on site or other, especially sales and service. And I appreciate those of you who've had me on site to do some analysis of your organization, your point of sale system, your processes, and take a look at some of the RMS replacement options. And I am obviously, again, more than happy to do that as time allows. Last thing I wanted to bring up, and I will be done, is I do have this video that compares Microsoft RMS with Retail Management Hero and Cloud Retailer. The reason those two are compared against RMS is those are kind of the more direct replacement programs for RMS, meaning that you get to keep your data so you're not starting from scratch, and there may or may not be some discounts depending on your situation with your Microsoft RMS maintenance. So I'd encourage you to watch that video or contact me, and I'm happy to do an in-person or online video demonstration of those programs. That's it. Thanks for watching.